Hello Seekers, welcome to Punneit Astrology, your one-stop astro channel. Coming to the third week of April, this week is a week of stability, a week after the major transits of Jupiter, Rahu and Ketu. And this week offers the continuation of the energy before the last section, the last leg of the April when Saturn makes its move to the sign of Aquarius. Let's understand for all ascendants how this week is going to be, and this will be a quick look for your ascendant or moon sign. But before that, do not forget to hit subscribe and hit the bell icon so that you don't miss another update. Follow me on Instagram and Facebook and Twitter for quick updates. Follow my Telegram channel where you can get links to all platforms, and short videos are being planned soon. And for consultations, please drop me an email. The email ID is in the description box below. Let's begin that analysis for third week of April. Aries ascendant. Sun, Rahu and Mercury will be on your ascendant. Mars and Venus will be in the 11th house, and Mars and Venus both will change the nakshatra in this week. Mars is your first house and Venus is your 7th house. So your dependency to the circumstance, your reaction to the circumstance may result into losses or gains. So you have to be very careful. How do you react to the situation you are in? Mars and Venus will give you the necessary enthusiasm, whereas Sun, Rahu and Mercury will help you communicate your ideas in a more creative manner. But remember, you will face criticism, you will face resistance, because Ketu's presence in the 7th house means there will be diversions and you must believe in yourself. So this is a week where you must strengthen your self-belief. Overall, Jupiterian energy will still try to control the 12th house. Jupiter has just moved in the 12th house. So this means that you must know and you must see the longer picture, the broader picture, rather than focusing or limiting yourself to a smaller angle of life. Overall, this week is a week of stability and growth and a week of new ideas. Just let the energies settle down, and on 14th, Sun has made a move in the sign of Aries, so Sun will still be in Gandanta. After 18th of April, you will see that you will have a lot of relief and you will be in a much better situation to take decisions. Overall, marriage, business and source of income, career will be one area where you'll have to be slightly careful. Don't get angry. Ego-based decision or decision that is driven by desire to expand can actually result into a lot of problems. Maintain your image and reputation by showing your humble nature, by being truly humble, and try to find yourself. This is a week of self-analysis and self-discovery. Taurus ascendant. Mars and Venus is changing nakshatra this week in the 10th house. Mars and Venus rules 1st and the 7th house, and they changing their nakshatra means you will have to be very careful. How do you deal with your circumstance, especially in your career? This can also give you new ideas, some creative inputs about how can you make your work area, work life better. How can you have work and life balance? But also you have to be sure whether you want to leave your home for the work or you want to stay in the city where you are in. Travel related to work will also happen this week, or at least they can be planned this week, whereas Sun, Rahu and Mercury in the 12th house can make you think a lot. Protect your losses and try to recover, try to plan something to recover from the debts that you are in. Ketu in the 6th house will ensure that you cut down your debts, and if you don't do so, then you will see that you are more in debt in the future. This is the beginning. So what you should do? You should focus more on financial management and wealth management. Mars and Venus in the 10th house will give you new ideas by which you can improve and improvise in your career that will ultimately result into growth and increment of salary, better job prospects, and also Jupiter in the 11th house ensures that your gains will be increased in case you're doing business. Disappointment might come this week, maybe something that you have planned is not happening. what you will have to do? Just drop down your ego, keep moving, keep loving, have this loving atmosphere in your home and try to reduce stress and tension. This is a week of settled energy. Just let it absorb, and next week when Saturn moves in the sign of Aquarius, you can decide and plan for the future. Gemini Ascendant. This week, Mars and Venus are changing their nakshatra and it will be in your 9th house. So definitely, divine blessings are on the way. You must be ready to accept by being humble, by being accepting, by being polite, and by accepting the knowledge and the wisdom of the wise people. The reason being, Jupiter will be in the 10th house in the sign of Pisces in Purva Bhadrapada Nakshatra, and the week starts with Moon in the sign of Virgo. There are no other planets in your Kendra 1, 4, 7 and 10 apart from Moon and Jupiter, and this means from the career perspective, somebody can guide you. You can find a mentor who will let you know what is the right and what is wrong, especially from the perspective of your karma and from the perspective of your career, livelihood, job, business. You should also listen to the circumstances. You should also be receptive to the knowledge, however small it may be, coming from any possible areas. It can be a knowledge from a junior. So the more learning curve you will have this week, the better your week will become, the better your knowledge will become, and this week will give you more opportunities to grow, to nurture yourself with knowledge. So read books, read Bhagavad Gita, read scriptures. Also, people who want to get certifications can look forward to that. Whoever wants to prepare for the future examination, but you must use this week because the knowledge absorbed in this week will be much better than any other week. This is a particular week where Jupiter and Moon takes control of entire Kendra Bhava, and that is brilliant because this ensures that your mind is set, your mind is put to right direction. This is the time for holistic healing and introducing a lifestyle of well-being. Yoga, pranayam, exercises are going to be an integral part. It should be an integral part of your lifestyle, and you will see that this week will assure good health and good wealth. Cancer Ascendant. Now your ascendant is ruled by Moon, so definitely the track of the transit of Moon must be kept. Moon will be in the sign of Virgo at the start of the week, and it will move to the sign of Sagittarius by 21st of April. Now, when the week starts, Moon gets full aspect of Jupiter. Jupiter enters the sign of Pisces on 13th, and Sun enters the sign of Aries on 14th. So definitely, for a couple of days, Moon will be in Virgo. It will get the aspect of Jupiter, but it will find Sun 8th from itself. That means you should be receptive to the knowledge for the first half of the week. And for the second half of the week, you should be the one who is more vocal, who is the one who is guiding people, advising people, and you should be the one who is getting the blessings of Jupiter. So the week starts with a lot of positive energy, and now in the second half of the week, it is your task to share that positivity and increase the happiness of people around you. This is a good time for some auspicious event at home, and you can have some puja or havan, or at least you should visit a temple with your entire family. That will increase the positive energy. Bring a Vastu Yantra at home and try to do Vastu Puja, so that removes any obstacles that is coming from the negative energy in the home. Overall, this is a good week for you. This is the week of blessing, this is the week of guidance, and this is the week to grow. Plan your couple of months, utilize the energies of Jupiter in this week, and you will see that while Moon is transiting and it starts with the blessings of Jupiter, the week ends with Moon being in the zodiac of Jupiter. That means Guru is guiding you. Therefore, there is always a higher power, higher force. Pray to that, chant Ma Saraswati mantra, and you will see the blessings, and these blessings will help you grow. Leo Ascendant. Now, if you observe that your Ascendant Lord Sun will be in the 9th house and it will be exalt. Rahu's influence on your Ascendant Lord will be inflating your ego. It can boost your confidence, but it can also push you to overconfidence. Ninth house is the house of dharma. On one hand, sun lightens up the dharmic house. It gives you the knowledge of right and wrong. On the other hand, Rahu tries to push you. It wants you to cross the boundaries and create new limits. This is a tricky expansion. It's a tricky territory, because on one side the king wants to expand the territory. King wants to expand his reach and name and fame, but on the other hand, the king must know that at what cost he is getting that, what is the price he has to pay to be that king. So that is exactly what you will have to do this week. Judge the price, the cost of your achievement, and if you feel that it's worthy, then it's fine. But if you think that whatever you're trying to do, it's not worthy in the future, then I will say wait. Maybe this is the time to stop, rethink, and rediscover yourself. Mars and Venus will change the nakshatra in the 7th house this week. Therefore, this is the time to get more involved into your marriage. It is the time to get more receptive towards the changes in the surrounding, and do not give a knee-jerk reaction to everything that happens around you. If you are receptive yet patient, if you are open yet understanding, then this will be a best week for you. This week is more about observation. This week is more about observing the reality through a different point of view. This is the week where your point of view might change, especially through your marriage, through your business, or someone whom you like. This can be a new beginning, a new start of your romantic life, a new start, a new beginning of life from the perspective of relationships. This is a good week for you. Make the best use of it, but do not let yourself fall into the hands of inflated ego or illusion. And in this case, chanting Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya is going to be beneficial for you. Virgo Ascendant. Your Ascendant Lord will be in the 8th house this week, and Sun and Rahu will approach to each other. Sun will make its move in the sign of Aries on 14th. When Buddha, Surya and Rahu are in the 8th house, this means this is a week of research and analysis. Rahu wants you to explore the unknown, whereas Sun is the light that helps you walk the path. Sun acts like a pathfinder here. Buddha is the chitta, the consciousness that is available there, and the start of the week happens to be in a way that Moon is also in the sign of Virgo. So if you are a Virgo Ascendant or Virgo Moon sign, this means that this week will bring your attention towards the problems of your life. This week will tell you about your gains and about your losses. This is a week where your attention is drawn towards your investment and inheritance. This week is the week where you will have to address the elephant in the room. Not only that, because Mars and Venus will be in the 6th house and they are changing the nakshatra, the dynamic behavior of the 6th house and your Ascendant Lord's presence in the 8th house talks about your consciousness, your awareness towards disease, your awareness towards health, your awareness towards disputes and difficulties of life. Now, this can be because you are finding a solution, and if you provide your attention, if you follow what the planets has to say, you will also get the solution of your problem. And that is why this week is going to bring real benefits for Virgo Ascendant and Virgo Moon sign. This is the week to cut down your prarabdha, but you must first follow your duty. So if you are duty bound this week, you will find that the changes happening in the cosmos is favoring you completely. Chant Ganesh mantra Om Gam Ganapate Namaha this week 108 times every day, and visit Hanuman temple on Tuesday and Saturday to get full benefits. Libra Ascendant. Now your Ascendant Lord is Venus and your 7th Lord is Mars, and both will be present in the 5th house and they are changing nakshatra. This means the connection between you and the surroundings is going to define your productivity. The way you express, the way you want to convey the message, the way you perceive the world is going to be in a more dynamic manner. You are going to connect with a lot of people, so if you are an empath, this is a week for you. This is a week to understand the situation of family members. This is the week to understand not about you, but this is a week about everybody else. Your 11th Lord Sun is also going to be exalted in the 7th house. So definitely there is going to be light that is going to guide you. But this can create issues in marriage. This can create difficulties in managing the expectations from life, especially the expectations from your life partner. Now, Ketu has just entered your ascendant, so mind will be in multiple pieces. You might be figuring out this week that what is happening in life, and take your time, go slow this week, because for Libra ascendant and Libra moon sign, this is a week that will bring lot of transformation. Lot of changes will come right in front of you, especially it is going to affect your wisdom. And this is a week where people who are involved into acting, drama, theatre, who are into Venusian activities as a career will see great boost. A person like a father figure might give you the guidance, and the guidance of that person is going to be extremely crucial for you. Try to help as many people as you can this week, and you will see that your life will not only grow and blossom, but also you will feel much more happier and much more content. Scorpio ascendant. Now in your case, Mars and Venus will be in the 4th house, and it will be changing nakshatra. So it is going to reform your comfort zone, and you will be more focused toward what makes you happy. But this can also bring your attention towards validation from the friends, from your network circle, and that can put you into a situation where you might think, what is actually keeping you more comfort? A company of friends, a trip, a get together is going to make you happy this week. But you should never forget your duties and prarabdha, because this is a week where you will realize that you must walk a path. The path may be different from each one of you, but you must walk that path that has been designed for you. Then you are allowed to follow the path of your comfort zone. This is a week of healing. This is a week of realization. This is a week of freedom, because Ketu has moved out. And now, when your mind is free from the Rahu-Ketu axis, the presence of Sun in the 6th house tells you your roles and responsibilities, not only in the personal sphere, but also in the career front. This is a week where you might see a role change in your career, or at least some movement towards that, and you must accept if it is right for you. So this is not the week to take a decision. This is a week to plan. Find the best area for yourself, and then also get to know what is your duty. If you are supposed to do something, begin your journey towards that path, and you will see that you will feel not only more comfortable, but you will also meet learned people, philosophers, gurus, mentors that will guide you, that will help you on your path towards prarabdha. Help animals and try to help people who are blind, and that will be your task for the week. Sagittarius ascendant. Now in case of Sagittarius ascendant, this is a week, in fact the first week after the Jupiter has made a move in the sign of Pisces. Mars and Venus will change the nakshatra in the 3rd house, so it gives you more creative ideas. It makes your efforts more creative and more interesting. It means the way you express is now going to be more refined, but it also needs to have some sort of healing touch. So in spite of being direct and too upfront, you need to be more inclusive. You need to be an empath. You need to feel. So maybe there is another way of putting your words, putting your thoughts, and this is the week that will tell you how to do that. For Sagittarius, this is a very good week because this is the beginning of one full year of Jupiterian transit. And this is the week when you can do things slightly differently. So stop the age-old method of doing things, but try to find some more creative but methods that is still within the limits of dharma. And with dharma, I mean the path of righteousness. Sun, Rahu and Mercury will be in your 5th house, and 5th house is the house of knowledge, Vidya. So this is where your knowledge will and your intuition will guide you a lot, and you must find the light, but this is a different kind of guidance that you have not seen before. You must have the higher learning curve this week, and you must be ready to learn from every single event. So maintain a diary, maintain a journal, note down all events that happen and see what you can learn. So this is not a week where you will react, but this is a week where you will be a student. Jupiter will help you, but Jupiter is also a guru. So first of all, be a good student, and then you will see that the divine mentors will guide you how to come out of problems in life. This is a week where your investments will grow, where marriage will become better, where things are only going to be more and more good. Just don't follow the path of greed, overconfidence, and jealousy. Capricorn Ascendant. For you, Saturn is going to be in the 1st house, but Jupiter will be in the 3rd house. You need to watch out your action. You need to filter your emotions before you open up. Sun, Rahu and Mercury will be in the 4th house. So you can be more concerned about your comfort zone and your gain rather than the other person, your spouse, your business partner, your colleagues, your employees. But you need to be, once you are more concerned about their gains and their benefits, once you are more giving, you will see that you will end up receiving more than you have wished for. But first you must be a giver this week. Mars and Venus will change nakshatra in the 2nd house, which means you need to take care of the food that you eat, and maybe you have to change the diet plan, and that will help you heal. That will help you recover from any kind of sickness or lifestyle issues. If you address your lifestyle issue and bring your life in discipline, this week will bring in good health, happiness, and maybe a new area of comfort zone, a new comfort zone, a new lifestyle, a new pattern. So it's a rediscovery. Obviously, next week, Saturn will make its move out of your ascendant. So definitely it is a week of freedom. It is a week of building more space for yourself. But this also means that you might choose isolation or choose an alien space rather than your actual comfort zone where you have been for a very long time. This can be a week where you are traveling abroad, where you are planning to go for a trip or buying a new property. Whatever you do, do it carefully. Filter your actions, be very responsible, and then you will see that you will have no problems in executing your task. Aquarius Ascendant. Mars and Venus is on your ascendant, and they are changing nakshatras this week. Whereas Sun, which is your 7th lord, goes in the 3rd house. So be very careful in how you put your communication, how you put your words when you're talking with your spouse, with your business partner, or with general public. Influencers will find this particular week to be extremely beneficial, but this is a week that can create controversy. Conflicting thoughts may create issues and will create doubts in mind. This is the time when you should focus more on yourself. This is the week for self-development and self-discovery. This is a week which is last week before the Saturn makes its move in your 1st house. That means on your ascendant. Now, when Venus and Mars is in your 1st house, it's like self-love, self-appreciation, and figuring out what you like or what you dislike. Maybe you will have to stand for yourself in this week, but do it in a very diplomatic way, otherwise it will end up in unnecessary debates, fighting with authorities in your life, and challenging the equations that you are in right now. Confidence is good. This is a transit that will boost your confidence, but you should not fall for overconfidence or tactics that are shortcuts in life. if you plan your life in a positive direction, this is a week where the planetary energy will settle, will tell you what you like and what you dislike, what is good for you and what is bad for you. So a lot of self-introspection, self-analysis is the theme of this week, and you should do the same. Now, because Mercury, which is your 5th lord and 8th lord, is also in the 3rd house, you would want to initiate some major transformation. Anything done out of frustration will result into more frustration. But you must settle your energies and chant Ganesh mantra Om Gam Ganapate Namah for mental peace and prosperity. Pisces Ascendant. Well, a new era has begun for you. Jupiter has moved on your 1st house. Yes, Sun, Rahu and Mercury in the 2nd house shows some disturbance in the family. Maybe some fight, a bad argument, a bad debate. But still, Jupiter in the 1st house shows maturity, acceptance and humbleness. This is the time when you learn, when you influence people positively through your personality and through your knowledge. This is a week where you begin searching for the knowledge. The quest of knowledge begins for Pisces Ascendant, and things will slowly start falling into its right place. This is the first week. You must give planets some chance to perform well. And you must also ensure that you are trying to realign your life in the positive direction. So reset your life, reset your lifestyle, reset your routine, reset your food habits. Food can make you sick this week, so be very careful. If possible, fast on a Thursday or a Saturday. Taking the name of God, chanting Hare Rama mantra, just chanting Surya mantra, Gayatri mantra is going to be extremely beneficial if you are a Pisces Ascendant and especially Pisces Moon sign. But this week will make you think a lot. This week will make you deep dive into all the negative side of life and will make you pursue the direction of light. But don't force yourself. Let things happen, because going with the flow is the theme for this week for Pisces Ascendant and Pisces Moon sign. Jupiter will bring wisdom, Jupiter will bring guidance, financial gain will happen, but anyone who is becoming greedy, a sudden financial gain or any attempt to go for a sudden financial gain can be met with huge losses. If you are gaining something, try to secure your life, try to ensure that you are creating more security for yourself and your family members, which obviously you will do because Jupiter will give you that guidance. This is a very good week for you. This is a week for personality development and self-discovery.